Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap of the new episode of Sakurada Reset, which is on episode 17. Now, this episode right here, it was actually pretty cool, not too bad. Although, the way how this information went, etc., it seems like to me, I highly recommend, that's if you are up to date with the series, to go watch the episode yourself, because apparently the certain information that was given in this episode was a little complicated for me to actually, maybe put it in a simple recap. Although, when it involved that certain information given around the beginning of the sometime in the beginning of the episode and then towards the end, it seemed a little complicated for me to even want to explain it in a certain way. So I highly recommend you go watch the episode or take a look at a forum and Mal to get an understanding. So if anything else, let's go. We have to it that Kei and Haruki are at a store after being told to do what kind of directions. Eventually, outside Kei does contact with a couple of friends, especially his info broker friend, and remembering that certain number involving 407 or whatever that freaking case number is that Kei remembers, he ends up looking into the information as it shows a flashback involving how the bureau formation was formed, along with what's the plan next to lead to a very least likely bad outcome. And of course, as the episode continues, we have to it that the people laughing at the convenience store, which I forgot to mention possibly, involves about Kei talking to a couple people. And eventually, when Kei actually put all these pieces together involving Soma Sumire, especially with his info broker friend ability, he ends up being upset and threw a glass of water at the wall and realizes that Soma Sumire did something really ridiculous about that. Eventually, we have to it that Soma Sumire ends up being dropped off, and of course we get to know that her ability of how to use it gets forgotten because of Okaeri or something, which I don't care much about, honestly. And it seems like to me her task or mission is already complete. Not to mention, I think she has a little small talk with the woman who could easily tell if the person's lying or not. Talks about a couple things here and there about the bureau. Although we see to it that Kei ends up delivering a book to Haruki in a covered format, and of course Haruki and Kei has a little small talk with each other involving Soma Sumire. Of course, Haruki says that Kei should rest up, etc., after figuring out that Soma Sumire died just for Kei, which I'm trying to understand what for, to get his attention or love. But whatever the case may be, Kei continues his journey to a happiest ending that he tells Haruki, which I go I don't know what kind of happy ending you're trying to go for, etc., but it seems like to me things are about to get more complicated. And there was a certain time span that went by about 3 weeks ago when Kei entered the dream world of Michiru and Chiru. They end up having a little small talk, a little bird that is, that's Chiru. Well, we don't really know, that's not Chiru as it says, but eventually after giving certain information to Kei ends up waking up from a certain rainfall. And looks like preview in the next episode, things are about to get a little more complicated than I think it would be. It all depends on the situation. So, like I said, you really need to go watch the episode yourself to maybe understand the episode alone. As for me, I seem to get an idea of it, but it's really hard for me to maybe explain it in a certain way of a simple, short summary of an understanding, even though I still say it in a complicated way. So, like I said, this episode was a little complicated for me, although I think I have an idea of a certain starting to piece things together. Although the goal of the bureau or that guy whatsoever, which I don't remember the guy's name, is to erase all abilities and Sakurada City. And of course that guy's name apparently is possibly revealed, which is Urachi Masamune, etc. So that's all I can really give you for the time being. So yeah, like I said, go watch the episode yourself to maybe have a better understanding. And the final goal of what the bureau or the leader of the bureau is just erase all the abilities in Sakurada. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye bye. Toodaloo!